Welcome back, everyone, to Nuclear Gandhi Part 3. If you missed the last episode or skipped through it, because honestly not much has happened up to this point. We recently declared war on the Allies. We've joined the sides of the Axis powers. So the full-scale battle war is now has started now, and we have inserted ourselves we changed from the Allies to the Axis, not actually, but not directly, but we were going to be on the Allied side, but we had made decisions, obviously, not to continue that. Now we are at risk for, obviously, naval invasions, because United Kingdom is a huge naval power. They could really attack my country from any direction. Although I do want to go to French Indochina, and maybe even down to Siam down here and help them, but if I go through China, well, actually, if I go not China, if I go through India into Siam, which is not yet actually on our side, if I were to go through Siam to down here and grab all this rubber, it would be Siam's. It wouldn't actually be mine. But I can't do that right now, obviously, because they're not on our side yet. We're gonna have to get some steel from Germany, one trade route. And I think that I will send... Who's my better army? It's by far these guys. I'll send this group. I'm gonna... Actually, let's just send my... Nah, let's just do this. I was gonna say, let's just send our best fighters. It's not really that worth it. Who's our best general? By far, it's this guy. Far and away, it's this guy. So let's switch him up. These guys I want to send to the front line over here against French Indochina. It's really the only place that I can fight the war right now. Obviously, I have no naval power, so that's not happening. I guess what we can do with these guys is join them up with this general. Actually, this guy better. He has at least Desert Fox. Let's put him on it. Let's get rid of this trait, and let's just try to... I'm just going to try to garrison a couple spots where we can protect from naval invasions. I'm not going to have enough to cover everything, but a few spots should be enough. Like there, down here, and maybe like one up here. Just spots around the country. So we need at least 31 divisions. Obviously, we won't get enough. We can actually spit these guys out right now and add them to the group. Just like that, and continue making some more. Let's start moving time. I actually forget what the last thing we were focusing on. These things. What else? An Indian. What is this? Oh, right. So we're going for the next research. Oh, I can actually get this now. Okay, so these will be 2 research slots that I desperately need, because obviously I don't have much. I only have 3, and it's terrible. It's just awful not to have many research slots. Terrible. Alright. So that army's going to the Far East. They already kind of are in the Far East. It's against Nepal. I'm not really going to take Nepal. I wanted something to do. What do they have? They have 5 factories. Actually, maybe not. When will this be done? It'll be done really soon, actually. So let's, instead of sending these guys over there, let's just send them to Nepal and take it really fast. Because why not? It's a few free factories. 5. Ooh, we have possible naval invasion. Yeah, so pretty much what we expected. Here's naval invasion, East Bengal. So it looks like it's down here-ish. Looks like it's down there. So let's send this guy there, send this guy there, send this guy there. Hopefully the Indian army will be sufficient. Oh, they landed. Shit. And they have a... Oh, they have a naval invasion. Another one down here. It looks like they're going for the ports, if I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. It looks like they're going for the ports. There's only 1 unit down here, which is really shitty. Let's send these guys down here to help out. These guys are now going to have to attack. I want to go there, attack from land, which would be better if I could attack not across a giant river. But the dangerous thing, again, is just going through... them taking a port is automatically dangerous, although we did kick them out, which is good. We have 2 possible invasions, one down here They keep wanting to move. Oh, you know what I haven't done? That's why. That's why it doesn't want to go there, because this is actually a separate area to cover. What's dangerous is this right here. Actually, this is where they're launching all the naval invasions from. I completely forgot. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. Can I stop you from moving? There we go. Stop. That's where they're actually. That's exactly. Oh no! What are you doing? Why'd you run away? Go there. Go there. No one wants to stay there. Japanese are lending some forces, which is nice. But I have to take. I must take out this island, and maybe this one too, maybe that one too. I don't know. Just to stop them from possible naval invasions, which are annoying. And they're gonna continue until I pretty much stop them. I'm gonna keep hearing this sound for the next six to 8 months. I don't think I'm anywhere close to making Marines, although I won't really make Marines because it'll take too long. Maybe I can just do a naval invasion right now, can I? Oh, okay. Shit. Let's not do that. Okay, let's just grab these two guys, remove them from the group. Give it to this person. I only have 3 generals. So let's see how long it might take. I'm gonna go to, should I go to the north or the south of the island? I think I'll go to the south because they expect it from the north. So I actually can do it, but how long will it take? It'll probably take a year and a half. I could just look. Okay, so it's actually not that bad. 14 days for naval invasion is not that bad. I wonder, did I do some research for it? I must have. Yeah, I think I start with the first one done, or maybe I already did it. I think I already had it done because I definitely would not have done any research in naval invasions. Free factory, always good. What do we want? Motorized. We will need motorized for a bunch of the, for like field hospitals and stuff. All that stuff is actually not under. For some reason, it's not under support equipment. It's actually under motorized. Some of these things, some of these like support equipments, like you think these are all support equipment. Some of these are actually under. Oh, it's these. Yeah, so these are under motorized, obviously, because you need it to unlock. Okay, so we can attack Nepal. For some reason, my guys are lined up only on this part of the country. Okay, now they're going. Okay, that was a little strange. I think they have 2 units in total, and they're probably really shit too. But like I said, 5 military factories and 3 civilians. That's not nothing. The 5 military factories is really good. Surprising, because you're almost always going to see more civilian factories than military factories, unless you're like Germany. Right. Okay. These guys are almost ready to go. What are we researching? Nothing. Let's skip 4. I do have an air force, technically. Only technically. So I'm actually bordered with some different countries now. Soviet Union, and then a large border with Iran, which, like I said, I will want to take eventually, but probably just isn't possible yet. Oh, so these guys can go. Oh no, I do not have. Oh my god, of course. Assign more navies or air wings on missions. So I guess I could do that. I guess I could assign all my god, my close air support to this area. Probably have a terrible time of doing this. There's a storm as well. I don't think I've ever seen me be able to launch a naval invasion just by sending aircraft out. I'm pretty sure you always need navies to do it. And I might have to honestly research naval stuff, like just to make a couple destroyers just so I can get naval superiority for like 2 seconds in order to launch that invasion. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do, because otherwise it's not gonna happen. Check my casualties. 182 in total. Nuclear reactor, not bad. All right, let's research one naval thing. These are, what's the fastest? What'll be the fastest thing? Probably destroyer. 113 days. Something that can defend it. I can make a lot of, basically, which would be destroyers. So I'm only doing this it's a good idea though, because in order for me to launch any naval invasions, I will need to have superiority. So we're gonna declare this war. It'll take 2 seconds. They're probably gonna join the Allies instantly. Yeah, that was fast. So those have merged. Oh, they're mountain troops. Okay, so it's actually not that bad. They're not as bad as I thought. Naval invasions again and again and again. Why are these guys all coming south? Strange. Okay. I'm gonna have to surround these guys. Would be the easiest way. Where's their capital? Oh, there it is. Okay, now I'm gonna win. Be a quick and painless war. I'm putting basically any country that I go to war with now. If I went to war with, what is this? Bhutan, they would probably join the Allies. In fact, let me look. 3 military factories. It's not that bad. How long would it take? Okay. I'll do that. I'll just swallow up my neighbors to gain power. What about these guys? 5 military factories. How many divisions? 2? Okay, we can do that as well. Tibet. Just continue to swallow up my neighbors. If I swallow them up, I will become stronger. More steel. How many free factories do we have? We actually have a good amount of free factories. Not that bad. Let's actually make some naval dockyards because we're gonna have to make some ships. So I'm gonna max out these areas. That should honestly be enough. We don't need that many. I like to have a lot. I like to have at least 15 so I can fill out at least one production line. And maybe we'll get enough then. Okay. What are we missing here? Alright. So let's just... Alright, we can finally do this research slot. It's been taking forever. More naval invasions. I wonder if I'll ever be able to do it. It says... assign more navies or air wings on mission. I don't think that'll ever really happen where I can just do air wings. It never seems to ever work out that way. Air wings never tend to do that. I can make Spitfires. Oh, that is really interesting because I am a British country, or I was under British rule. I still have British technology, so I'll be making Spitfires. That's actually really, really funny. But now I'm going to need a lot of resources from places. And factories are going to have to go, unfortunately. 13. Shit. But making fighters would be important. I could assign those fighters to the... let's do this. Yes. I could assign those fighters to go over this airspace. But like I said, I don't think that'll have any effect. My bombers should be over here. What's going on? What's going on with that? Alright, these guys are done. They'll be ready to attack this country in like 2 seconds. Utterly surrounded with troops. Simple attack. It's only the entire country. It's actually stunning. It's only two provinces, and it managed to squeeze 4 civilian and 3 military. Not that bad. You think about how big Tibet is. It only has 5 military factories and 3 civilian, and look how small this is. It's quite a difference. I need to get more troops out. Oh no. Let's do it like right here. Can I add another unit? Do I have that much? I don't think I have that much. Once I take out this, then Tibet. I can't take out this because it's a friendly. I don't think I can take this out because, yeah, it's in the Comintern. So then after that, I'll just send all my forces south to help out what is really the Japanese. We have some Free Chinese, we have some Siamese, we have Japanese, obviously. A lot of different countries, a lot of different things going on down there. Let's upgrade our artillery. So I think this is already ready to go. I think they have any divisions? They have 0 divisions, so this will be the fastest war in human history. Alright. Maybe I can take the country before they join the Allies. Probably not. Yeah, they almost immediately join the Allies. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is going to be a very fast war. Wonder how many... They're going to keep attacking the exact same place. It's ridiculous. I only have 3 Spitfires right now. Alright. That was fast. Alright, let's line up for Tibet. Where's their capital? Oh, there it is. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for them to go around because I have 2 units. But actually, I guess I could just attack now. There are those military factories. There they are. Well, it's actually 1 because I'm not getting all the military factories because I'm occupying their territory. I can either be nice or not. So if I wanted to, I could try to get all their factories, but it really isn't that. I can just do this and it's fine. And of course, resources really isn't that big of a difference, you know. Oh, I'm missing one tungsten and 1 chromium from there. Not really that big of a deal. I have to figure this out. I already have. I'm making destroyers. They're gonna get slaughtered. I'm pretty sure if anyone watching this has watched my Hungarian campaign, I did something very similar where I was like, I don't want to invest in a navy, but I want to be able to launch naval invasions. So what I did was pretty much the same thing. I invested very little just to get any type of destroyers. I think the first type, and I just mass produced it. And I lost pretty much every single naval battle, but I was able to launch naval invasions. See what's going on with the Yugoslavians. They're getting their asses kicked. Over here, Germans doing pretty good. I think that boost is doing a lot. Hopefully Italy actually has that, but otherwise gotten their asses kicked all across what is basically the entirety of Africa that isn't Northern Africa. But the only part of Africa that really matters is Northern Africa, unfortunately. I'm sorry, take offense. It's the only part that matters. Northern Africa includes, obviously, you have the Suez Canal, Cairo, Alexandria, and half of Gibraltar. So you think about it, that controls the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean, if you watch my Hungarian campaign, was a major issue with me. I went after a lot trying to take control of the country that way, or of the Mediterranean that way. Can you guys just go into the line, please? Alright, I'm just gonna launch because this is stupid. Actually, give me a minute. Give them a minute to get in position. I don't know why they're just so difficult. Like strategically, why can't they just strategically deploy into position very quickly? Maybe the Japanese will launch an invasion. They have Marines. Like why? Why do you keep launching these attacks? And getting your ass kicked every time. Uh-oh, British are making moves down there. What else do we want? Modern tanks? I don't think it's gonna happen. It is 1940. Almost a 41. Do I want tanks? Do I want the Matilda? Sure. It could happen. More army stuff. I don't think any of this really is gonna change anything. Let's just do. Oh, we can do naval stuff. Sure. Carrier, screen, max range. That's good. Screen. This is the destroyers pretty much. So let's do that. If it's all about the screens, I'm all about those screens. It's gonna comprise my entire army, my entire navy. I mean, it's gonna be just screens. So it sounds good to me. Alright, can you guys get in position? What is going on here? I'm not doing a spearhead. I just want you guys to attack. God, dude. It's stuff like this that makes me feel like why? Like no one would do this. They're sending divisions that are completely not ready, have no organization, and they're gonna continuously attack this point over and over and over and over and over again to the end of the war, literally. And there's no one. They're never gonna win. So it's I don't understand. Whatever. Oh, you guys do not. Oh, that's why. Because no, we're not. I'm not dying for this territory, so it becomes another country's territory. Let's just launch. I'm so sick of them not being ready. Go. Every war, obviously. So they only have 2 units. One's over here, about to get crushed by 3 different directions, and they have their one by their capital, which will again be crushed. and I'm even winning. Even attacking across a river, which usually has massive penalties. Minus 60% attacking, I'm still winning. But that's what overwhelming numbers will do. Oh, they have more units. How many units do they have? They have 4 now. Okay, so it's not... I mean, once I take their capital here, it's over. So it's not like it's really that big of a deal. They could have 20, but as long as I take their capital, everything should be fine. I think I have air superiority over this area. I do. So why can't I launch a naval invasion? I ask you. Let's get some fighters. 17 fighters. Spitfires. I think that's actually what I needed was air superiority, not just bombers. But I needed how do I already have more factories? I just gained a lot of factories. I took their capital. That's why. What else could I make? Close air support. Not really interested. I'm pretty much making everything that I need at the moment. But what do I really need? I guess this. I need more resources. That's what it's all about. Losing factories left and right due to insufficient resources. So this war should be over. Yeah, that was fast. Alright, let's make sure that they're on the nicest thing. I think I lost a factory due to that, right? No, I didn't. Okay, so let's send all these guys over here to help out my allies who seem to just not be able to do anything. And let's give them some extra help. Deploying these guys really fast. They are green as can be, but they will get experience by shooting people. Nice collaboration. So now we have an extra research slot. What do we spend it on? I think... Interesting. We're obviously behind on a lot of stuff. Let's do this. Why not? Okay, so... It's going to take a while to get down there. Do I even want to do that? Add 1 naval dockyard. I don't think any of these things actually give me dockyards, so I'm probably not going to do them. These give me 1 of each, which isn't that bad, but I'm already making some, so it isn't that necessary. What does this give me? Fighter models. Well, that's too late now. I guess we'll just continue doing this. Indian gentleman officers, leader cost, starting level of army. New army leaders +1. I'm not sure what military leader cost does, but I guess we're going to have to go down here. Infantry weapons? Sure. Go down here to get to this other research slot. But now we have 4, which is huge. Because for the last 4 years, we've only had 3. And the difference is a lot. It is huge. So I don't think I'll be attacking. I think I'll just be trying to hold the line with the Siamese and the Japanese. Where are the Japanese, actually? Where are their forces? They have many divisions. They have 224 divisions. Where are they? They're all in Japan. What the fuck? Could you help? Wait, is America in the war? I don't think so. No, but they have volunteers. Alright, Japanese. You guys have 224 divisions. Ooh, the Siamese are down here. Oh, they're gonna take the rubber, probably. I could ask them for that territory, but they probably wouldn't give it to me. Because they're assholes, generally. Alright, you guys are not doing anything. What do we need? Support equipment. I don't think we even have everything that I want for these guys, which is... I think that'll be motorized, right? Yeah, it is motorized. But it's also... So I guess... Something like Field Hospital takes both motorized and support equipment. So it sucks even more. It takes both away. I need civilian factories. I'm running out. I used to have 15 for each of those. But we've finished Destroyer. I'm not going to do anything else. Make 1 destroyer type, mass produce it. There you go. That's all you need. I'm not looking to rule the waves. I'm just looking to to do something for just to control this naval area for like 2 seconds, just so that I can get my naval invasion going. So 6 a year. That's not very fast. I'm gonna have to work on that, gentlemen. We are actually. We're making docks at the moment. We're actually maxing out a lot of these areas. I think I mentioned this before about how I do this, how I'll build everything basically besides dockyards in the middle of my country, max it out first, and then I'll go back and make sure that the outside or that the coastline is open for dockyards, because obviously you can only put dockyards on the coast, so there's no point using up all that space for other things that you don't need, or that can't be put there. I could do naval bombers, possibly. Although I should get anti-tank. This is the new system where it tells you if you have outdated equipment, which is really nice, actually. I think I've mentioned that pretty much every time it's come up, that I really like that new idea. The Japanese are watching me have 10 divisions in Rangoon. Yes, that is Rangoon, if you can't see it. They're just waiting there. They're not doing shit. What's going on here? Disadvantage. We're definitely not like, you know, sometimes you'll get the thing here that says, oh, the enemy is inferior. Definitely not gonna get that here. Oh, what I could do is I could do something really sly right now. I could attack here, like right here, and just do a pincer spearhead. Just try to push through really fast, try to take the territory. So I could, that's actually a very good idea, because A, it'll cut them off, and B, it'll it's a good chance to show off the new spearhead tactic, and the Japanese have a large naval presence there. If only they could just come here for 2 seconds. Oh no, not Tibet. Why you have to do this? I don't have the manpower. What is this? Rani of... What? What is this division? I'm never going to use motorized. What I'm actually going to do is switch this to cavalry and remove everything else. This will be my garrison force. So maybe... Actually, let's just do one, because I don't feel like doing it. Okay, so... We're going to save this. This is my motorized division, in quotations. Let's do 6 divisions. Why not? We're going to garrison them in the countries we've taken. That way we can, that way they don't riot. And also we can change our policies with them, so we can actually get as many factories out of them as humanly possible. And resources. It's not that big of a difference. But then again, I'm not sending that many troops to do it also, so it's you know, it works. But I just hate having to leave troops here, because here's 8 divisions, here's another 3 up here, here's like another, you know, 7 down here, and well, 5, not including the invasion force, and I have to keep them here, because if I get attacked here, and you know, how far could they penetrate before I could get troops up there? Really, really far, and they can take a lot of territory, which I don't want. So, it's really all I can do. I could actually attack right now. Inferior enemy. Wow. I did not think that was going to happen. How is that possible? How could they be inferior? I'm the Indian Army. That's like not even... That's not real. Can you guys hustle up? Alright, let's send these guys out as well. It's inferior, and yet most of my army are rookies, because I just want to spit them out, and I don't really, you know. They're going to get experience by fighting on the battlefield. Missing equipment. Close air support, right. I don't really care. I don't think anything has even happened. 75. So can I still not launch? I still can't. This is such a lie. Like, I would need 10,000 fighters to be able to control the seas for a long enough invasion. It never works. You always need destroyers. That's just how it pretty much always works. 9 a year. So we've almost finished 1. Do I send 1 destroyer out to try to get superiority, naval superiority, for like the 2 seconds that I need it? Or are the British going to destroy my my 2 divisions that are trying to launch a naval invasion before they get there? That is the question. So there's actually nobody here right now. So we're going to do super aggressive and go. No, I don't think we actually are gonna cut them off. If we can take Hanoi and then take this dockyard, we will cut them off. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Why? Why have you done this? Why? We were doing so well before. Alright guys, well that'll be the end of the episode. I always say big development. Germany attacking Russia could be the end of us because we haven't even taken care of things in Southeast Asia. Well, that'll be for the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.